What's up, Libra? It's your girl Sid, and welcome to Savy, Sentient. Also, welcome to your June 2021 general reading. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the sign of Libra. So, because this is a general reading, it may resonate in many areas of life, particularly love, romance, finance, and career, family, friends, personal relationships, okay? So take it how it resonates. Leave what doesn't if it does not. But if it does resonate for you, please let me know how in the comments below, okay, Libra? So during your meditation, I kept on seeing a series of chains hanging from a ceiling, like hundreds of chains hanging from the ceilings in different rooms. It all looks like very underground, and it gave me very much trapped energy, imprisonment. I also seen Saturn. Okay, so Saturn is the ruling planet for Capricorn. So you may be dealing with the Capricorn, but also Capricorn is represented by the Devil card here in the tarot. Okay, so the chains and the Devil can yet again speak to the idea of imprisonment. So this may be something that some of you all are going through. Also, upon further review, interesting fact that I learned about Saturn was that on Saturn it rains diamonds, all right, due to the atmospheric conditions. So even though you may be dealing with a situation that is stormy, the metaphor that I get from that vision and from that information is like, no matter how stormy the situation is, all of this is preparing you for something better. All of this is preparing you to evolve into a diamond or several diamonds, or prepare you for luxury. Okay, so this is just a rough patch for you all, Libra. So that's your message from the meditation. It may or may not lead into the reading. If it does, great. If it doesn't, then there's more messages here for you. So let's get into it. All right, I've already seen the world and the star during the shuffle. So there may be cycles that need to come to an end. And you may be coming into a period of time where you are popping, where people have their eyes on you, okay? What's the overall energy for Libra here? Overall energy for Libra, Spirit? That's too many. Too many. All right. We have the Judgment card, Major Arcana energy. Judgment, seeing things clearly. Revelations, trying to wake the dead. Revitalize old situations. So we're going to see exactly how this resonates for the reading, but that is your overall energy. All right. Tell me about the recent past for Libra, please. Tell me about the recent past for Libra. I feel like I need one more shuffle. Overall, recent past for Libra. Okay. So you were at peace in the recent past with the Nine of Cups showing itself here. You were content, feeling like you had everything that you need, wishes fulfilled. It's too many. Tell me about the recent past for Libra. And then, all of a sudden, you felt left out in the cold. Recent past for Libra. Yeah. So we have the Nine of Cups, which is the wish fulfillment, followed by the Five of Hazards, poverty, being left out in the cold, insecurity, lack. Five of Wands, conflict, battle, arguing, and finally an ending. All right, so it looks like you were in a situation that seemed great, seemed like there was everything that you wanted, and then suddenly it wasn't, and then it came to an end. All right, at the very bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Cups, so that's 3 fives coming out, and not a single of them positive, just arguing and lack and loss. Okay, tell me about the current energy for Libra. We have the Page of Hazards, a financial windfall, someone making an offer towards some type of stability towards you. This could be financial. This could be love with someone who's more stable. We have the Emperor, so this can be the Emperor making this type of offer towards you. If it is someone who is in a boss position, 9 times out of 10, it is an offer that you should take, okay? Someone in the Emperor's position is not here to play, okay? Tell me about the present. And the King of Hazards. Look, in the present, whatever these new opportunities are for you, they're going to be stable, they're going to be sturdy, they're going to be well thought out, well planned, and highly beneficial for you. So I feel like that is the reason why the situation you had prior to the present had to happen, because it was a blockage for you. It was in the way of this Emperor and this King of Hazards. These could be 2 different suitors, whether you're male or female. These could just be 2 different suitors, or this can be one opportunity with multiple people involved, multifaceted, and a great big opportunity for you financially. It's something that will take care of you, is what I'm feeling, okay? Tell me about the near future for Libra. 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 Yeah, after some evaluation, you're going to see what you have to cut out of your life, okay? And you're going to move, you're going to make some moves towards doing just that, but it's probably not going to be very well thought out, very chaotic and quick, maybe a little bit sloppy, but I think that you're still going to get the job done, whatever this is, okay? So there's something that you have to cut out of your life, because in the present, you're being made some offers. Now, it could be that, like, if this is 2 different people for you, the Emperor and the King of Hazards, it could be that in the near future, upon engaging with both of these energies, one of them is going to be one of them is going to be the one that you have to cut off, but they're 2 very good options. But upon further review, you're going to see which one is the best suited for you, and then have to cut off the other one very quickly. But if not, yeah, it may be just that you're crossing all your T's and dotting all your I's when it comes to this situation in the recent past that you had to cut off. I think you're just trying to make sure that there's a fork in it, that it's done for short, like, period. All right. Should I clarify? What should I clarify? Tell me about the King of Swords. What are we cutting out? Yeah, definitely cutting out something, and it's going to be based on your intuition, all right? Your intuition is going to be telling you what needs to goddamn go, okay? But there's a cycle that needs to come to an end, and your intuition is where you're going to get confirmation from. Tell me about the Emperor and the King of Hazards. Why are they here? To make offers towards you. You've been uninterested. Okay, I feel like maybe the offers that you have been getting recently have been page-like, have been childish, were not offers that you saw anything stable or long-lasting coming from. Tell me why the Page of Hazards is here. Page of Hazards, why is he here? Oh. Oh, definitely going to be some offers. Okay, so the Page of Hazards is there to offer some type of stability with someone who is very confident, very sexy, very nurturing, very social, okay, very life of the party. But they want to offer you something official. So either they see you as this Queen of Wands type of energy, which really complements both the King of Hazards and the Emperor. But either they see you as that and they want to step it up with you, or if this is like a business situation, they see your confidence, they see your work ethic, they see like how well you work with people, and they want to make an offer towards you, towards like maybe more money, maybe a position of leadership. But it's like people above you are paying close attention to you. All right, and they want to make an offer towards you. With that Queen of Wands energy, I don't think that attention is something that you're not used to. All right, you may definitely have Leo in your chart somewhere, some type of fire energy, because I feel like you're used to being life of the party. Okay. All right, and tell me what the Nine of Cups is here for. Nine of Cups. What was the wish fulfillment? What was the wish fulfillment? Nine of Cups. Fell in reverse. All right. With the Four, so this particular deck has the soldier like reminiscing about the past, what he could have done right, what he could have done wrong, very restful and meditative. However, in the reverse, I feel like your peace, your restfulness has been disturbed with the Nine of Cups being clarified by a card that is essentially unrest. So I think that if you were ever happy in a situation, it was very short-lived, and it turned into arguing, fighting, and not feeling like you had enough, like the situation was enough. So it had to end. Okay, it had to end. All right, let's get some Monology cards going. Messages from Monology. What messages do you have for Libra? Libra. Messages for Libra. One more, please. Okay, we got two more. First one, I hit the table. It says it's time to balance spirituality with practicality. This is a card telling you not to lean too much in one direction. Don't totally negate your spiritual practices, focusing completely on making practical steps, and vice versa. Do not neglect practicality and just solely rely on the universe without putting any work in. Just blindly and ignorantly thinking that the universe is going to take care of it without your assistance. All right? Work through your fears. All right, in the recent past, we do have the Five of Pentacles, which is a card of insecurity. The situation that you were in may have made you feel insecure. So now when these new offers come through and people start seeing your value and start wanting to kick things up to the next level with you and making you offers where you become management or like a supervisor or a wife, some higher level of life, you may be fearful. because you were like, no one has ever seen me as good enough. No one has ever seen me as worthy. And now here you are throwing this money at me, throwing this position at me. Like, that's terrifying. So work through your fears. Full moon in Scorpio. Be intentional. Okay. The next card we have is it's time to release negativity. Again, just piggybacking off of what I previously said. Letting go of the negative thinking that may have you scared. You have to let go of the negative thinking that has you needing to work through your fears in the first place. Okay? It's time to release that feeling of lack, of insecurity, of not feeling like you're enough, of not feeling like things won't work out. Everything negative, let it go. Why? Because prosperity is definitely in your future. You got two bosses throwing money at you. Okay? So let's go ahead and get some messages from the Rebel deck. Okay, messages for Libra. The universe said they finna make it rain diamonds on you. The fuck? Okay, first card that hit the table says, time to let go. Yeah, so let go of all that negative stuff. Let go of whoever made you believe the things that you believe about yourself and your situation. Let go of all that negative shit. Move the fuck on. The next card says, get some fucking sleep. You're being an ass because you're fucking tired. Face the pillow now. Some of you all may be depriving yourself of sleep. I don't see the 9 or the 8 of swords here, but with that 4 of cups in reverse, that's restlessness. I feel like the situation that you were dealing with before was very toxic with all the arguing and making you feel less than, and it probably caused you to lose sleep with all the arguing, because you have to argue. You can't argue in your sleep. But also living that kind of life is just draining. So you may just need to rest to bounce back from whatever the fuck that was. And finally, you got a feeling you can't shake. Okay. That little voice inside of you, listen to it. Like I said, in the near future, there's something that you're going to have to cut out. And you're going to know exactly what that is by trusting your intuition. Your intuition will tell you what needs to come to an end. Okay? Trust that little voice, y'all. All right. And finally, let's draw some advice. And, oh, I'm sorry. Silly me. Those of you all that this is a situation, let's do a couple love oracles. Love oracles for Libra. Love oracles for Libra. One more, please. All right, so for those of you that this is a love situation, the first card that hit the table is the cassette card. The cassette card is a card of outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events in your head. So you may have, in the recent past, been replaying all of the conflict that you endured and all of the insults that made you feel less than in that connection, all the unhealthy things. All right, you may have been replaying that. We have the breakup card coming up next. Separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment, and abandonment. This person, for some of you all, did make you feel abandoned, left out in the cold with that 5 of Pentacles. But for others of you, you stood in your power and realized how unhealthy and toxic this was, and you had to stop the pattern. You could not let this continue. All right, and finally, we have the frustrated in a relationship, lack of confidence, self-sabotage, fear, jealousy issues. Fear, ego, and jealousy issues. Not enough card. The not enough card again is feeling like you're not good enough. That seems to be a very common theme in this particular reading. So I need y'all to shake that shit, because you're better than whatever this toxic thing is or was, because you were smart enough to let it go. You did that for a reason. All right. What is the advice? I see the Tower in reverse. Some of y'all might be fighting that ending, not letting the change happen. What? Okay. It's a weird way for that to come out, but I guess I get it. We have the Eight of Pentacles, which is putting in very hard work, being diligent. All right, but it's in reverse. We have the Six of Swords, which is moving on, closure, getting rid of the excess emotional baggage. Okay, so we have both of these cards, but in the reverse, this is not working. This is not putting your getting rid of your emotional baggage. This is having issues with closure. I really feel like the message here is to, I want to say that they want you to stop trying to force the progress, force the healing. It's like you're continually working towards being healed, but it's just like you're going through the motions and you're doing what you think you need to do to get over a situation. And Spirit wants you to go within. Spirit wants you to stop. Be still for a minute and truly look within yourself to see, why are you struggling with moving on? Why are you struggling with releasing the past? What is it that you really need right now? Do you need a good cry? What would help you release? The solution is not just diving into your work and acting as if you're okay. The solution is actually being still and realizing exactly what it is that you need for yourself to be okay. All right. So I really feel like the message here is to just slow down a little bit, Libra. Slow it down. All right. And finally, let's get your message from Spirit. Okay, that flipped right over. All right. So this message from Spirit says, dearest you, we need you to know that you can change things miraculously. We can change things miraculously. Y'all, I'm sorry. Dearest you, we need you to know that you can change things miraculously for you and everyone and make things right. It's never too late. Forgiveness is about releasing yourself from the burden of an old story, one of which you are the victim of someone else's actions or your own. You don't need to carry this around. You can set yourself free. Even advocating for good, because, even advocating for good because of this experience requires your forgiveness to be effective. Forgiveness is never about condoning the things that were done. It's about letting yourself off the hook from carrying the burden. Resentment and hurt are like viruses that spread to others, and that is the opposite of what you really desire, right? Imagine what your life could be without the burdens that you carry when you do not forgive. You can do it. Everyone over here believes in you and adores you. So yeah, I think the inability to forgive is probably what's holding you back the most, holding you back from healing the most. Like the Rebel card said, it is time for you to let go and move the fuck on. but you're struggling. And I think it's just because you need to be still and really look within yourself to see what is going to be the best road for you to take to become healed. And it's not just hiding in your work. It's actually doing work towards becoming healed. Okay. All right, Libra, so that is your reading. If this reading resonates for you, please let me know how in the comments below. Make sure that you like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. And until the very next time I read for you, Libra, I'm wishing you all of light and everything right. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.